Hi guys, we are glad to make this video to show you how to answer interviewers' most common questions. To not lose points in an interview, you should respond intuitively, because the interview is your first and possibly your only chance to make a good impression.
Hello, I will be your interviewer. I will ask you a series of 10 questions and then analyze the responses. So, how to use this tutorial. For every question you'll be shown 4 answers. You will choose the best answer, and I will tell you what percentage of correctness this answer is. Number 1, tell me about yourself.
I was born in 1983. I came from a large family. I had 6 siblings and 3 dogs, and I loved playing with all of them. And I always liked numbers, and I loved counting things, and so that's why I started studying mathematics. And math and we're like best friends. I love math. It was my best subject in school, and when I went to the university I studied mathematics. I graduated in 2005, and I'm excited to start this career.
Option A. This is a poor answer, 0%. You've told me about your personal life. I want to know about your professional life.
I'm dependable. I always show up on time. I'm a hard worker. From my time in the university, I learned how to meet deadlines and to get things done in an efficient way. I'm a good team player, and a lot of my projects in the university I had to work with other students.
Option B, 25%. You've given me general answers. I want specifics.
I've achieved an advanced level of English. I've been studying it for about 10 years. I've won the Best Employee in the Company Award 3 times. And I've always tried my best to give my best to the company.
Option C, 60%. This is not fully informative of your professional experience, and this is what the recruiter wants.
I began working as a cashier at Walmart. I was in that position for several years before they moved me up as an assistant manager in one of the stores. Then I finished my university training and applied for a job as a general accountant. I worked as a general accountant for 5 years, and now I'm seeking a position as a chief financial officer with this organization. I feel that I'm well qualified for it because my work experience and my training are in this area, and it's an area I love.
Option D, 100%. In a very short period of time, you've captured the recruiter's interest. Question number 2. Why were you dismissed from your last position?
My boss was a jerk. I tried to put up with him for 3 years, but eventually he just was too much of a pain and I quit.
Option A, 0%. This is not an acceptable answer, even if it is true. You will be seen as disloyal to the company.
I asked for increased wages, and the boss could not give it to me, so because I needed more money, I had to move on.
B, 60%. This answer is appropriate, but you may come across as being too materialistic and that money is your only motivation.
I worked for this company for 2 years and I enjoyed my job, but there was no chance for advancement, and so after I had done what I thought I could there, I had to move on since there was no other available positions in the company.
Option C, 100%. This shows that you are loyal and promising and will be a good asset to the company.
I worked for this company for 2 years and I enjoyed my time there, but there was very little opportunity for advancement within the company. The boss ran the system in a way that all of his friends and relatives got the positions of importance, and I could just see that there was no way I was going to be promoted beyond my current position, so I had to look for other employment.
Option D, 75%. It's direct, it's informative, however, you do not speak in negative terms about your previous employer. Not all recruiters will accept that answer. Question number 3. What do you expect for a starting wage, and why do you think this?
I expected this amount because that's about the same salary I received at my previous position.
Option A, 25%. It only talks about your previous position, not the current position. What can you offer this company? How can this company benefit from your employment?
I expected this amount because that's how much was mentioned in the job advertisement listing.
Option B, 10%. Your answer only talks about the job posting. It doesn't talk about how you can benefit the company.
I expected this amount because I know what these positions are often paid, and given the current market level, I would say that it's a fair salary for this job.
Option C, 100%. This is a well-balanced professional answer. This is what recruiters want.
I am not prepared to accept a salary smaller than my previous position.
Option D, 0%. You run the risk of immediate refusal. You need to learn how to negotiate remuneration. Sometimes it's not all about the salary. It could also be about other benefits. Question number 4. When choosing a future employer, what is the most important to you?
For me, the most important thing is the content of the work. If it's work that I can enjoy and is challenging to me and I can really put myself into it and do my best, then I feel that I can really contribute to this company and make a difference in a positive way.
Option A, 100%. This is what every recruiter wants to hear. Development of the individual, development of the whole staff, and development of the company. Perfect answer.
For me, the most important thing is a good work environment and a positive atmosphere in the workspace. I like to get along with my colleagues and to have a good time while we're productive.
Option B, 25%. This reflects your needs but not the company's needs. The employer wants to hear how you will benefit their company.
For me, the most important thing is the good salary. I want this job because it pays a good amount of money, and I'm really ready to work hard for that.
Option C, 0%. An employer that is only motivated by salary could easily jump ship if they were offered 2% somewhere else. They are difficult to motivate. Employers do not like this answer at all.
For me, the most important thing are the fringe benefits with this job. The medical insurance, the paid sick time, the paid vacation time. Those are really important to me, and I really value them in a job.
Option D, 15%. Again, this only talks about your needs, not the company's needs. Why should they hire you instead of someone else? Question number 5. What are your weaknesses?
I don't have any weaknesses.
Option A, 0%. All adults have weaknesses. You are either being disingenuous or immature. Recruiters do not like this.
Perhaps my greatest weakness is actually that I'm a workaholic. I love working, I love putting myself into it, and I often just get caught up in it and do more than I really should.
Option B, 25%. Saying you are a workaholic does not really answer the question. You will likely be asked again.
Perhaps my greatest weakness is punctuality. Not with deadlines or tasks for work. I always get those done on time. But actually showing up to work on time, it can be a struggle for me, and I'm sometimes 5 or 10 minutes late. But it's something that I'm working on and would like to do better on.
Option C. This is an excellent answer. While punctuality is important, more important is that you recognize your weakness and you're willing to work on them. Every employer wants to see this.
I find it hard to talk about myself or analyze myself, so you should probably ask some of my references instead, because they could tell you better than I can.
Option D, 15%. Asking the recruiter to look at your references sounds more like an excuse. What do you know about yourself? Question number 6. What are your plans for your career? In 1 year, in 3 years?
In a year, I would like to be in the position I'm applying for, and within 3 years, I would like to be head of this department. It's something I'm really committed to growing professionally.
Option A, 75%. It's a good answer. It shows your commitment to development. It shows you know who you are and where you want to be in the future.
I want to be Prime Minister.
Option B, 10%. Well, it's certainly an ambitious goal. It has nothing to do with the company or what the recruiter is interested in. They would question why you want to work for their company.
Within a year, I'd like to have the position I'm applying for, and within 3 years, I would like to have my own business. I would really like to be my own boss and start my own version of this company.
Option C, 5%. While this is an excellent goal and very ambitious, why would a company want to hire you just so you could form a company to be their competition?
Within a year, I'd like to be in the position I'm applying for. And in 3 years, who knows? I would just like to do as much as I can for this company and go as far as I can here. So whatever level I'm able to achieve here, that's what I would like to achieve.
Option D, 100%. This is the best answer. It shows your commitment to this company, to growth, and to development. Question number 7. What do you know about this company?
I know that your company has been working in the agricultural machinery industry for about 9 years. You have offices and retailers in 20 different regions across the country, and you deal with the biggest names in agricultural machinery like John Deere, International Harvester, Claas, and others.
Option A, 100%. Maximum awareness of what this company does is a huge plus. Firstly, you can position yourself on the specific processes and even offer solutions that the company needs. Secondly, this approach differentiates you from other candidates.
I know that you sell agricultural machinery all across the country.
Option B, 5%. It shows you did not do much research in the company. Your answer probably reflects what was in the job posting in the first place.
Well, you know, I've had a lot of interviews lately, and to be honest, I've just not had time to study a lot of information about this company.
Option C, 0%. The worst answer. Clearly, you've spent no time or effort to discover what this company does. You are indifferent to working here. Why would the company want to hire you?
When I was preparing for this interview, I studied the details related to the actual position I'm applying for, not the overall company.
Option D, 15%. While it is good to study what the job offer is, it is better to study what the company does as well. Question number 8. What is your definition of success, both personal success and business success?
To me, finding success is being happy in what you do.
Option A, 15%. This answer is very general and cannot be measured by the company.
To me, being successful is earning money for myself and my employer.
Option B, 100%, the best answer. It's clear, it's concise, informative, and beneficial to the company.
For me, being successful is having a large family, lots of children.
Option C, 5%. Having a family is wonderful, but it does not benefit the company in any way.
For me, being successful is living in a calm, quiet neighborhood and doing what I like to do.
Option D, 0%. This has nothing to do with the company. It has nothing to do with professional development. We will not hire you. Question number 9. I've spent all day interviewing candidates. What sets you apart? Why should we hire you?
Well, to put it simply, I'm ambitious, hardworking, and dedicated.
Option A, 0%. These words are used on every CV and every resume. How does this set you apart from every other candidate? It doesn't.
I can improve your company's efficiency in my area by at least 25%.
Option B, 100%. This shows confidence and your commitment to fast results. Your employer will love it.
I really like your company, and I'll do my best to be helpful and effective here.
Option C, 50%. A good answer. It shows loyalty and commitment, but it's a little short on specifics.
I believe that my ability level is the highest and that you should hire me.
Option D, 25%. This is purely your opinion. It will not separate you from other candidates in the recruiter's eyes. Question number 10. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do, in fact. What are the greatest strengths and weaknesses of this company?
Option A, 100%. You should have questions. If you are serious about working in this place, do your research, ask the questions.
No, I don't.
Option B, 0%. It shows indifference both to the job offer and to the company.
I think you've made everything clear. Thank you.
Option C, 0%. All is clear. Again, it shows indifference to the company and to the job offer. A bad answer. If this tutorial was helpful for you, share it with your friends. And if you leave a comment below, we will screen your CV for free.